The sun is low, crowd everywhere. Shadows stretch across the floor. Don't need anything more. The light is painting everything, making my heart wanna sing. Warm guitar, amber hue, coming home to you. Golden hour, magic time. Life is sweet and sublime. Lift me so, setting sun. The day is nearly done. Everything looks soft and fine, sipping on the evening wine. Hebesission is the key, unlocking you and me. Minimal groove, just enough to smooth out the rough. Hold on to this fleeting light before we greet the night. Cherish every single ray of this beautiful day. Golden, so bright. Oh, fade to dust. So bright. Oh. Purple horizon, where the day meets dreams. Reality's not always what it seems. Painting pictures in the fading light, between the day and the approaching night. Colors blending, edges soft, spirit feeling lifted aloft. In this space between the real, everything I touch I feel. Purple horizon calls my name. Nothing here is quite the same. Imagination running wild and free. This is where I want to be. Purple horizon, my escape, where I can reshape. Lavender and violet mixing in the clouds, breaking free from all the crowds. In this realm I can create my own personal head state. Boundaries dissolving into it. Boundaries dissolving into it. Floating without any care. This artistic state of mind is where my peace I find. Purple horizon calls my name. Nothing here is quite the same. Imagination running wild and free. This is where I want to before reality returns. My creative spirit burns. Purple horizon calls my name. Nothing here is quite the same. Imagination running wild and free. This is where I want to be. Purple horizon, my escape, where I can reshape. When the purple fades to black, I know I can always come back.
Look outside. White blanket.
The world has turned to white and gray. The noise has all gone away. Snowflakes falling soft and light, covering everything in sight. A peaceful hush upon the land, designed by your master hand. Silent snow falling slow, making the winter landscape glow. Pure and clean, fresh and new, a different perspective for me and you. Winter peace. Inside the fire is burning bright, contrast to the cold outside light. The piano keys are like falling flakes, healing all the old heartache. Nature sleeping under the sheet, waiting for the spring to meet. Yeah. Stillness deep, so deep, promises to keep, frozen in time. A moment of grace, a beautiful smile on winter's face. Silent snow falling slow, pure and clean, fresh and new, different perspective for me. Silent snow falling slow, making the winter landscape glow. Pure and clean, fresh and new, a different perspective for me. Yeah. Softly, gently,
Yeah.
snowfall. Key the ignition, engine hums, let's ride. Street lights passing in a blur of gold, stories of the city waiting to be told. Windows down, letting in the breeze, mind and body finally at ease. The road is empty, just me and the lane, leaving behind the sorrow and pain. On a night drive, clearing out the head, remembering the words that you said. The music is soft, the vibe is right, driving through the middle of the night, rolling on, drowning, travel to Devon. Drowning, driving all night long. Yeah. Dashboard glowing with a gentle light, everything is gonna be alright. The guitar guitar riffs echo off the concrete walls, answering when the open road calls. No destination, just emotion, deep as the blue of the ocean. Blue of the ocean. Hey, turn left, turn right, doesn't matter. Avoid the idle chatter, scatter just the tires on the asphalt black. No looking back, no looking back. Clearing out the head, remembering the words that you said. The music is soft, the vibe is right, driving through the middle of the night. Yeah. Drive on, drive on till the sun comes up. Yeah. Drive on, smooth cruise. Drive on till the sun comes up. Oh, drive on, oh, drive on. Thunder rolling in the distance far away. Raindrops tapping rhythm, setting the mood today. Wrapped up in a blanket with you near. On this rainy day, everything's so clear. Gray skies outside, but I'm feeling warm. Safe from any storm when you're here beside me. Life's the way it should be. Rainy day, soul washing clean all the hurt I've ever seen. Your love, the sunshine breaking through every cloud when I'm with you. Rainy day, so peaceful mind, left my troubles far behind. Windows fogged up from the steam of our tea. Your smile's the only forecast that I need. Vinyl record spinning old school tunes. This gray afternoon feels like a honeymoon. Lightning flashing, but I'm not afraid. Got this shelter that we made. In your eyes I find my calm. You're my healing now. Rainy day, soul washing clean all the hurt I've ever seen. Your love's the sunshine breaking through every cloud when I'm with you. Rainy day, so peaceful mind, left my troubles far behind. a place inside my heart where the world can't tear apart. Holy space where I can breathe, where my spirit finds relief when the chaos gets too loud. When I'm lost inside the crowd, I return to what is real, to this place where I can heal. Sacred ground, I'm standing here, where my purpose becomes clear. All my fears just fade away. In the light of grace I stay. Sacred ground, I found my way to the truth that's here to stay. Nothing else can shake my peace on this sacred ground beneath my feet. Morning prayer and evening song, this isn't where I belong. Grounded in something higher, burning like a holy fire. Every step becomes a prayer, knowing love is everywhere. In the silence I can hear whispers telling me I'm here. Sacred ground, yeah, where my purpose becomes clear. All my fears just fade away. In the light of grace I stay. Sacred ground, I found my way to the truth that's here to stay. Nothing else can shake my peace on the sacred ground beneath my feet. Roots grow deeper every day. Faith will never fade away. This foundation holds me strong. This is where my soul belongs. Sacred ground, I'm standing here, where my purpose becomes clear. All my fears just fade away. In the light of grace I stay. Sacred ground, I found my way to the truth that's here to stay. Nothing else can shake my peace on the sacred ground beneath my feet. Yeah. Forever grounded. Yeah. Oh, be deeply rooted. Yeah. Sacred ground, I have found it. It's not complicated. It's simple. Yeah. A hot meal, a warm bed, a roof over my head, a friend to call when I'm feeling low, watching the garden flowers grow. We chase the goal, we chase the fame, yeah. But happiness is a simple game. It's the simple things that mean the most. A loving touch, a morning toast, gratitude for what we got. Whether it's a little or a lot, cherish it, cherish it, cherish it. Cherish it, cherish it, cherish it. The laughter of a child in the park, a candle glowing in the dark. The bass line hums a humble tune, picnic underneath the noon. Strip away the noise and the hype, just enjoy the fruit when it's ripe. your face. It's the simple things that mean the most. Love and touch, a morning toast. Gratitude for what we got, whether it's a little or a lot. Cherish it, cherish it, shall be. Cherish it, surely. Cherish it. That's enough. Yeah, just the clock on the wall and my thoughts. Midnight vibe, let it flow. The city sleeps, but my mind is wide awake, watching the shadows that the streetlights make. A cup of tea, steam rising in the air. No heavy burdens, got no worries to bear. Just the rhythm of the silence in the room, chasing away all the clouds and the gloom. It's a midnight serenity, just you and me, floating on a wave of tranquility, smooth sailing through the ocean of the night. Everything is gonna be alright. Yeah, everything is alright. Yeah. Turn the page of a book I love to read. Yeah. Planning the future, yeah. Planting the seed. Yeah. The bassline hums underneath the floor. Don't need to step outside the door. Found my peace in this quiet space, moving at my own steady pace. It's a midnight serenity, just you and me, floating on a wave of tranquility, smooth sailing through the ocean of the night. Everything is gonna be alright. Everything is gonna be alright. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just breathe in, breathe out. Serenity. Yeah. Driving slow, watching the lights pass me by. Foot off the gas, just coasting down the lane, watching the neon reflect in the rain. The radio playing a song from the past, a memory built, one meant to last. The red and the gold, they smear on the glass, watching the busy people as they pass. It's just the city lights blurred in the dead of the night. Everything's sparkling, looking so bright. I'm in my zone, in my flow, where the city lights blur and the time moves slow. Concrete jungle, but it feels like a dream. Nothing is ever exactly as it seems. The saxophone cries from a club down the street. The rhythm of the tires, a steady beat. I'm finding my way through the maze of the town, not letting the noise ever drag me down. Just the city lights blur in the dead of the night. Everything's sparkling, the city lights blur and the time moves slow. Just lights and shadows keep rolling. Yeah.
Look at that sky. Colors changing. Orange and purple, painting up the view. Another day is done, making way for something new. I'm sitting back, watching shadows grow long, humming the melody of a simple song. The guitar riffs warm like the setting sun. The evening vibe has only just begun. Velvet horizons stretching out so wide. Got nowhere to go, nowhere to go, nowhere to hide, nowhere to hide. Just being present, soaking in the glow, letting the river of tranquility flow. It's a beautiful sight. Yeah, yeah. Work is behind me, the pressure is gone. Rest in my mind before the break of dawn. The snare rolls soft like a heartbeat's pace, finding my comfort in this quiet place. A little smile as the stars appear, knowing that everything I need is here. Soft breeze blowing through the trees, putting my weary heart at ease. Transitions are sweet when you take your time. Life is a poem, and I found the rhyme. Velvet horizon stretching out so wide. Got nowhere to go, nowhere to go, nowhere to hide, nowhere to hide. Just being present, soaking in the glow, letting the river of tranquility flow. Velvet night, velvet night, so smooth.
Yeah. Good night, world.
Sun coming up, feels so soft, like velvet. Light peeking through the blinds on the window pane, washing away the stress and the yesterday rain. The coffee brewing, that aroma fills the air. I run my fingers through my messy hair. It's a brand new start, a brand new day.
watching the darkness just fade away. Oh, this velvet morning feels so fine. Glad that this moment is finally mine. Soft and easy, the way it should be. A velvet morning, setting me free. No rush to move, nowhere I gotta go. Just letting the morning feelings grow. The world is waking up in a gentle hue. Sky turning from black to a baby blue. I find my center, I find my ground in this quiet peace that I have found. Let the world spin fast outside, and here we let the moments glide. Just move, just slow, letting the good feelings flow. Ooh, this velvet morning feels so fine, feels so glad that this moment is finally mine. Far soft and easy, the way it should be. A velvet morning, setting me free. Baby, so soft, so smooth. Yeah. Books open, mind open. Let's go. Geometric shapes and history lines, navigating through these complex designs. I need a rhythm to help me think before my focus starts to sink. The mellow bass gives me a solid ground, while knowledge and facts are floating around. Study beats helping me to grow, learning things I didn't know. Rhythm for the brain, food for the mind, leaving ignorance far behind. Sharper beats helping me to grow, learning things I didn't know. Rhythm for the brain, food for the mind, leaving ignorance far behind. Highlight the text, make a little note, remembering what the scholar wrote. The piano tinkles like a light bulb flash, working hard, making a dash toward the goal of understanding and more, unlocking the key to every door. Knowledge is power, that's the truth, for the elder and the youth, all of us. Soak it in, let it resonate. Build your own destiny, build your fate. Study beats helping me to grow, learning things I didn't know. Rhythm for the brain, food for the mind, leaving ignorance far behind. Study beats helping me to grow, learning things I didn't know. Rhythm for the brain, food for the mind, leaving ignorance far behind. Lesson learned, book closed. Yeah. Smart moves. afternoon glow, taking it slow, nothing to chase, just enjoying this space. Afternoon glow, letting it flow. Life is good right here in this atmosphere. Iced tea sweating in my glass, watching people walk on past. But I'm not going anywhere, content just being here. Sometimes doing nothing's everything. Let my restless mind take wing in the warmth of this sweet life. Everything's alright. Take something to go, nothing to chase, just enjoying this space. Afternoon glow, letting it flow. Life is good right here in this atmosphere. Golden moments, simple pleasure. Time becomes a treasure. Ooh, when you slow down enough to see all the beauty that can be. Afternoon glow, taking it slow, nothing to chase, just enjoying the space. Afternoon glow, letting it flow. Life is good right here in this atmosphere. Late in afternoon light, everything just right. Golden glow surrounds me, setting my spirit free. Older now, and I can finally see all the lessons life has given me. Scars have turned to wisdom on my skin. This is where my truth begins. Hindsight's 20/20, they say. Wish I knew then what I know today. But every stumble made me wise, opened up my tired eyes. Take this sage advice from me. Let your spirit wild and free. Don't waste time on things that don't matter. Climb your own unique ladder. Sage advice born from the years, through the laughter and the tears. Listen to your heart before your mind. Leave the bitter past behind. Forgive yourself for not knowing more. Open up tomorrow's door. Life's too precious to waste away. Make the most of every day. Love harder than you thought you could. Find the beauty and the good. Take this sage advice from me. Sage advice from me. Let your spirit wild and free. Don't waste time on things that don't matter. Climb your own unique ladder. Sage advice born from the years, through the laughter and the tears. I was young and thought I knew it all. Pride comes right before the fall. Now I see with clear eyes. Real wisdom
to be shared kind.
Close your eyes and drift with me to a place where souls run free, where the impossible comes true. In the world I'm showing you, let your mind just float away, leave behind the light of day in this space between awake and the dreams we're meant to make. Whisper dreams in the night, painting visions soft and bright. Everything I hope to be, living in these reveries. Whisper dreams take me far, beyond the moon and past the stars. In this sacred sleeping space, I find my perfect place. Colors swirling all around, yeah. Floating gently off the ground. In this realm there are no rules, just the magic and the muse. Every worry fades to dust. In these dreams I place my trust. They reveal what my heart knows as my consciousness lets go. Whisper dreams in the night, painting visions soft and bright. Everything I hope to be, living in these reveries. Whisper dreams take me far, beyond the moon and past the stars. In this sacred sleeping space, I find my perfect place. Messages from deep within, where my journey can begin. Dreams are doors to what's inside, my most authentic guide. Whisper dreams in the night, painting visions soft and bright. Everything I hope to be, living in these reveries. Whisper dreams take me far, beyond the moon and past the stars. In this sacred sleeping space, I find my perfect place. Softly dreaming, gently sleeping. Whisper dreams. Carry me to where I'm free. Rain against the glass, so soothing. Gray skies outside, but it's warm in here. The sound of the water makes things clear, washing the dust off the city streets, syncing up with the rhythm of my heartbeats. Soft electric piano drops like the rain, healing the tired, soothing the strain. Let the gentle rain fall down, covering the noise of the town. A lullaby from the clouds above, sending down a message of love. Peaceful waters flow, wrapped in a blanket, safe and sound, watching the droplets hit the ground. Nature's rhythm is the best groove. Nothing here that I need to prove, just existing in the damp and the cool. Learning lessons from nature's school. Cleanse it, leave the past behind. Leave it, The storm is quiet, not a rage, just turning over a brand new page. Let the gentle rain fall down, covering the noise of the town. A lullaby from the clouds above, sending down a message of love. Let it rain, wash it all away. So smooth, smooth, smooth.
Hey now, holding out so watching our sound. Everyone has gone to sleep, into the books I dive deep. Silence is my company, designing my destiny. The moon is watching through the glass, waiting for the hours to pass. Nighttime, flying solo, moving with the tempo, slow-mo. Productivity in peace, let the inspiration increase. Nighttime, flying solo, moving with the tempo, slow-mo. Productivity in peace, let the inspiration increase. No distractions, phone is off, soft sweater, cloth is soft, comfort in solitude, a quiet, focused attitude. Snare roll pushes me along, writing my own life song. Stars align when it is dark,
striking up a creative spark. Just me and the glowing screen, living inside the dream. Night owl, keep flying, morning comes soon.
Looking up at constellations bright, each star whispers of you tonight. Galaxy of feelings in my chest, yeah. Being with you, I'm truly blessed. The universe conspired to bring us here, made everything so clear, written in the stars above, this cosmic kind of love. Starlight whispers through the night, everything feels so right. Showers paint the sky, making wishes as they fly by. Every shooting star I see brings your love closer to me. Planets align when we're together, this could last forever. Celestial bodies understand what we have is grand. Starlight whispers call your name, nothing will ever be the same. Nothing will ever be the same. Infinite will ever be the same. Infinite as the space we see. This is our destiny. Starlight whispers through the night, everything feels so call your name. Oh, nothing will ever be the same. Oh, infinite as the space we see. This is our destiny. Starlight whispers through the night, everything feels so stars keep whispering above, eternal messages of love. Walking underneath the moon, silver light cuts through the gloom.
Every shadow tells a tale, following this midnight trail. Something magic in the air, secrets whispered everywhere. In the darkness I can see paths that were hidden from me. On this moonlit path I go, where it leads I don't know, but I trust the silver light guiding me through the night. Moonlit path beneath my feet, where the mystery and meaning, every step reveals the way, turning night into day. Stars above like scattered dreams, nothing's quite as it seems. In this beautiful unknown, oh, no, 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 finding I'm not alone. Hey, the universe is speaking clear. Through the night I have no fear. Walking towards what's meant to be. Luna lighting up the way for me. On this moonlit path I go, where it leads I don't know, but I trust the silver light guiding me through the night. Moonlit path beneath my feet, where the mystery and meaning meet. Every step reveals the way, turning night into day. Sometimes we need the darkness to appreciate the light. Sometimes we need to wander to finally get it right. On this moonlit path I go, where it leads I don't know, but I trust the silver light guiding me through the night. Holding midnight path beneath my feet, where the mystery and meaning meet. Every step reveals the way, turning night into day. Keep shining, path keeps winding, leading me home, no longer alone.
The streetlights cast a misty amber glow on the stones that have been sleeping here for centuries. I know my footsteps are the only sound, a soft and rhythmic beat on this empty, ancient, winding and forgotten little street. The rain has left a mirror on the surface of the ground, reflecting back the silence of this sleepy coastal town. The houses here are leaning like old men who need to rest, with a history of secrets held so tightly to their chest.
And I feel like I'm a ghost here, just a visitor in time, committing a nostalgic and a victimless sweet crime. Walking in the footsteps of the souls who've gone before, and wondering what they were looking, what they were searching for. I've got these cobblestone blues underneath my worn out shoes, a conversation with the history I'll never get to lose. 'Cause every stone's a story, every crack is a goodbye, beneath the patient velvet in the star-forgotten sky. It's a lonely kind of freedom, it's a beautiful regret for a lifetime that I haven't even gotten to live yet. These cobblestone blues. A window open somewhere high above my weary head, and I can hear a soft piano playing for the nearly dead. Hours of the evening, a melancholy tune that's floating on the stillness to the sliver of a moon. And I wonder who is playing, and I wonder if they're sad, or if they're just remembering the best love they have had. We're all just passing strangers in this temporary space, with a universe of feelings hidden on a single face. And I feel like I'm a ghost here, just a visitor in time, committing a nostalgic and a victimless sweet crime of walking in the footsteps of the souls who've gone before, and wondering if they found what they were looking, what they were searching for. I got these cobblestone blues underneath my worn out shoes, a conversation with the history I'll never get to lose. 'Cause every stone's a story, every crack is a goodbye, beneath a patient velvet and a star-forgotten sky. It's a lonely kind of freedom, it's a beautiful regret for a lifetime that I haven't even gotten to live yet. These cobblestone blues. Yeah. There's a certain comfort in knowing that these stones will outlast all my heartaches and my weary, fragile bones. They'll be here for the lovers who have yet to even meet, and the lonely, wandering footsteps on this ancient, silent street. Cobblestone blue, nothing left to lose, just these cobblestone blues, paying my dues, walking, stones are talking. casting shadows, gentle glow in this amber color light. Everything feels just right. Turn off all the noise outside. In this moment we can hide from the chaos and the rush. In this peaceful golden hush, by candlelight we find our way through the darkness, night to day. Soft illumination shows all the love we've come to know. By candlelight, hearts align, your hand reaching out for mine. In the flickering we see what's meant to be. Wax is melting, time moves slow. Nowhere else I need to go. Just your face and amber hues. All I need is here with you. Simple beauty in the flame. Nothing's ever quite the same as these moments that we share. Breathing in the scented air. By candlelight we find our way through the darkness, night to day. Soft illumination shows all the love we've come to know. By candlelight, hearts align, your hand reaching out for mine. In the flickering we see what's meant to be. Ancient light that's warmed the earth, witness love and human worth. Now it lights this space for us, building bridges made of trust. By candlelight we find our way through the darkness, night to day. Soft illumination shows all the love we've come to know. By candlelight, hearts align, your hand reaching out for mine. In the flickering we see what's meant to be. Let it burn slowly, holding you closely. By candlelight, through the night, everything's right. Sweet like honey on my lips today. You took all my gray clouds away. Golden sunshine in everything you do. Life tastes better when I'm next to you. Dripping with that sweetness, you're my only weakness. Every moment's like a treat. You make my world complete. Honey dipped in your affection, pure and perfect connection. Sugar coated every word you speak. You're the sweetness that I see. Honey dipped, can't get enough. This is that forever love. Sticky fingers from the love we made. Every risk is worth the take. Pouring out like liquid gold. Stories of us waiting to be told. Nectar flowing from your soul. You're what makes me whole. Yeah. Yeah. Walking through familiar streets alone. Every corner holds memories of home. Your smile lingers in the evening air. Turn around, but you're not there. Photographs and faded letters reminds me of when we were together. Though you're gone, you're never far, living in my heart like a guiding star. Echoes of you in everything I do. Your spirit stays with me like a timeless melody. Echoes of you paint my world in shades of blue, but they're beautiful somehow, living in the here and now. Living in the here and now. Morning coffee tastes the same, but nothing's quite like before you came. Changed my life in subtle ways that still resonate through my days. Little things bring you back to me, a song, a scent, a memory. You're woven through my every thought, the lessons that you taught. Yeah, echoes of you in everything I do. Your spirit stays with me like a timeless melody. Echoes of you paint my world in shades of blue, but they're beautiful somehow, living in the here and now. Some say time will heal it all, but I don't want these echoes to fall. They remind me I was loved. They remind me of what was. Echoes of you in everything I do. Your spirit stays with me like a timeless melody. Echoes of you paint my world in shades of blue, but they're beautiful somehow, living in the here and now. Forever going. Your love keeps resonating through my soul, making me whole. I'm lying in the cool grass. The day is at its end, and the clouds are telling stories that I can comprehend. The sun has dipped below now, but has left its mark behind on the ever-changing canvas that is calming to my mind. There are streaks of gold and purple, there are hints of rosy red. For all the words, the busy, hurried, anxious day is left unsaid. It's a masterpiece of nature, it's a perfect grand design, a final beautiful reminder that everything will be just fine. And I watch the colors deepen, then I watch them start to fade. A bittersweet and beautiful, a gentle serenade to the coming of the evening, to the rising of the moon. A silent, soulful, peaceful and familiar welcome tune. Underneath this canvas canvas sky, I feel so small and yet so free, a part of something bigger than the eye can even see. And all the little worries that have tried to weigh me down are floating up and disappearing high above this sleepy town. It's a moment of connection, it's a moment of pure grace, a feeling that I finally found my own true time and place underneath this canvas sky. The first star starts to glimmer, a tiny pinprick of pure light, a lonely, lovely diamond in the fabric of the night. And soon it's joined by others in a silent, sweet accord, a treasure of the heavens that my spirit can't afford. To gaze upon and wonder, to be humbled by the view, and feel the sense of promise that tomorrow will be new. It's a symphony of silence, a universal art that speaks directly to the deepest chambers of my heart. And I watch the darkness deepen, I watch the starlight start to fade into a beautiful and gentle moonlit serenade, to the stillness of the evening, to the quiet of the moon. A silent, soulful, peaceful and familiar welcome tune. Underneath this canvas sky, I feel so small and yet so free, a part of something bigger than the eye can even see. And all the little worries that have tried to weigh me down are floating up and disappearing high above this sleepy town. It's a moment of connection, it's a moment of pure grace, a feeling that I finally found my own true time and place underneath this canvas sky. We spend so much time looking down at the screens within our hand, at a world of information that we struggle to command. But the greatest show is happening right above our heads, in the universal story that our universe has spread. Canvas sky, just you and I. This canvas sky. Ooh, as the world goes by, watching, waiting, understood. Canvas sky, underneath the sky. Silver moonlight spilling through the window pane, your silhouette's dancing, driving me insane. Playing our song on repeat tonight, every note feels perfectly right. Stars are witnesses to what we share, magic floating in the air. This melody was made for two. I only wanna dance with you under this moonlit serenade. All my fears just fade away. Your love's the sweet private rhythm slow. Time has stopped, nowhere else to go. Your heart beats the percussion that I need. Together we're complete. Night breeze carrying our secrets through the velvet dark. Every moment here so precious. You've become my heart. Under this moonlit serenade, all my fears just fade away. Your love's the sweetest song I've heard. Don't need to say a single word. Moonlit serenade, hold me close. This is what I treasure. Serenade one more time. Under this moonlit serenade, all my fears just fade away. Your love's the sweetest song I've heard. Don't need to say a single word. Moonlit serenade, hold me close. This is what I treasure. Steam rising from my favorite cup. Sun is barely coming up. This quiet hour belongs to me. Simple morning therapy. No rush, no hurry, just this moment. Every sip feels like I'm floating. Starting slow is how I win. Let the new day begin. Morning coffee in my hands, making simple morning plans. Take it easy, take my time. This ritual feels so fine. Morning coffee, warm and sweet, makes my day feel complete. Before the world wakes up with me, just my coffee and my peace. Toast and jam in morning light. Everything just feels so right. Reading pages, writing thoughts. Grateful for the peace I've got. No noise, no screens, just presence. This moment is a present. Grab myself before I go. Let my true intention show. Morning coffee in my hands, making simple morning plans. Take it easy, take my time. This ritual feels so fine. Morning coffee, warm and sweet, makes my day feel complete. Before the world wakes up with me, just my coffee and my peace. Little things can mean so much. The warmth, the smell, the gentle touch. Starting right sets the tone for how my day will flow. Morning coffee in my hands, making simple morning plans. every sip, taking this unhurried trip. Coffee and serenity, perfect start for me. Sun-kissed skin, salty air, running fingers through your wind-blown hair. Days so long they never seem to end with you. Summer's my best friend, and flip-flops and sundresses blowing. Happiness keeps growing. Every day's a celebration. This is our foundation. Living in an endless summer, life couldn't get much better. You and I beneath blue skies, paradise behind your eyes. Endless summer, hearts on fire. You're everything I desire. Hey, beach bonfires and guitar strings, all the joy that summer brings. Dancing barefoot in the sand. Your love is my wonderland. Oh yeah. Ice cream melting in the heat, moments so sweet. Sunset cruises, midnight swims, where I knew life began. Living in an endless summer, life couldn't get much better. You and I beneath blue skies, paradise behind your eyes. Endless summer, hearts on fire. You're everything I desire. Seasons change, but we'll remain in this sunshine, not the rain. Oh, hold on to this feeling tight. Summer love burns bright. Living in an endless summer, life couldn't get much better. You and I beneath blue skies, paradise behind your eyes. Endless summer, hearts on fire. You're everything I desire. This endless summer never fades. In the memories we've made, forever in this golden light. Our love shines bright. Endless summer in my heart, never wanna be apart. You're my sunshine, you're my joy. This love nothing can destroy. There's a crack in the ceiling that looks just like a face, a silent observer of this lonely, quiet place. There's a stain on the carpet where I spilled the wine that night when we were celebrating, and everything felt right. This room has seen it all. It's seen the good, it's seen the bad, it's seen the happiest I've been, and the absolute most sad. It holds our history in the dust and in the air, a silent testament to a love that is no longer there. And I wonder what they tell me if they could say my name. Would they tell me that I'm guilty, or that you're the one to blame? Or would they just whisper, this is how a story goes, a secret that everybody deep down already knows? Yeah, if these walls could talk, or the stories they would tell of a heaven that we built, and the moment that it fell, they would speak of midnight laughter, they would speak of morning tears, and the sound of two hearts breaking, echoing through the years. They've been the only witness, they have seen it all is true. And if these walls could talk, they would only talk of you. They would only talk of you. The paint is slowly peeling in the corner by the door, just like the promises that we don't make anymore. I can still hear the echo of your footsteps in the hall. I can still see a shadow as it's dancing on the wall. I've tried to rearrange it to make it feel like mine, to erase the evidence of a more romantic time. But every corner holds a ghost, every window holds a view of a life I used to live when I was living it with you. And I wonder what they're thinking as they watch me sit alone in the quiet, empty kingdom of our broken, fallen throne. Would they tell me to move on now, or would they tell me to hold on until the final memory is finally truly gone? Yeah, if these walls could talk, all the stories they would tell of a heaven that we built, and the moment that it fell, they would speak of midnight laughter, they would speak of morning tears, and the sound of two hearts breaking, echoing through the years. They've been the only witness, they have seen it all, it's true. doctor gave the news today, in a voice so calm and low. And he used a lot of words that I will never get to know. The meaning of, the reason for, I didn't really hear. Past the ringing in my own ears, past the buzzing of the fear that the sand inside the hourglass is running out so fast. And the future that I plan for is a future that's the past. And I'm walking through the city and the world looks just the same, but then I see you waiting on the corner of our street, and a feeling that is so profound and bittersweet, sweet, just washes over me, and the fear begins to cease. And I am overwhelmed by a perfect sense of peace, 'cause every moment that I'm with you is on borrowed time. I know a secret little garden where our feelings get to grow, and I'm gonna treat each second like a precious work of art, and I'm gonna memorize a gentle beating of your heart, 'cause the future is a luxury that I can't afford to buy. So I'll live inside the beauty of the moment in your eye, on borrowed time, on borrowed time. You asked me how my day was, and I tell you it was fine. And I'm telling you the honest truth, you're a perfect sacred sign that life is not about the length, it's about the depth and width, a beautiful and fragile and a temporary gift. And I've never seen the color of your eyes look so intense, and everything you say tonight is making perfect sense. And I'm not scared of dying, I'm scared of not to live, I'm scared of not to live every second of the beauty that your presence has to give. And I see you here just waiting on the corner of our street, and a feeling that is so profound and bittersweet, sweet, just washes over me, and the fear begins to cease. And I am overwhelmed by a perfect sense of peace, 'cause every moment that I'm with you is on borrowed time. I know a secret little garden where our feelings get to grow, and I'm gonna treat each second like a precious work of art, and I'm gonna memorize a gentle beating of your heart, 'cause the future is a luxury that I can't afford to buy. So I live inside the beauty of the moment in your eye, on borrowed time, oh, yeah. And when my time is over, I will have no sad regrets, for a life of borrowed moments that my own heart won't forget. 'Cause you have taught me how to live, you have taught me how to see, rising from a cup at 7 a.m. Watching people pass by, wondering when you'll walk through that door like you always do. My coffee shop dreams all revolve around you. Yeah. Barista knows your order by heart, just like I've memorized every part of the way you smile when you see my face. This little cafe is a special place. Coffee shop dreams, you and me, finding love in simplicity. Every morning starts the same, but with you nothing feels mundane. In this corner booth we share, I found something rare. Rain tapping on the window, jazz playing low. Your laughter's sweeter than the pastries on show. Conversations flowing like the coffee we drink. In these quiet moments I don't have to think. Laptops open but we're not working, just stealing glances, softly smirking. World outside can wait a while, lost in your beautiful smile. Coffee shop dreams, you and me, finding love in simplicity. Every morning starts the same, where with you nothing feels mundane. In this corner booth we share, I found something rare. Maybe someday we'll have our own place, but right now I love this space where strangers become familiar faces. And I found love in unexpected places. Coffee shop dreams, you and me, finding love in simplicity. Every morning starts the same, but with you nothing feels mundane. In this corner booth we share, I found something rare. Same time tomorrow, same time tomorrow. Coffee shop dreams, bitter to see. Coffee shop dreams, bitter to see.
The bartender is wiping down the counter with a cloth. A silent, slow surrender to the universal moth of time that eats away at all the good and all the bad. The best night that you've ever and you've never ever had. The chairs are being put up on the tables one by one, a sign that all the talking and the drinking is all done. The music has been softened to a low and gentle sigh, the final sweet and melancholy lingering goodbye. And we're the only two left sitting in this empty, tired place. And I'm trying to memorize the lines upon your weary face, 'cause I know when we walk out that door, walking out for good and leaving the ghost of what we almost maybe really could have been behind, and we should. And this is the last call for the feelings we won't show, the final fragile moment
final dying ember of a fire that is now just smoke. This is the last call. We finished our whole story before it had begun. Two sprinters who were tired before the race was even run. We were so afraid of losing that we never played the game. We just protected our own hearts and whispered our own name. In the silence of our own rooms, in the darkness of the night, and we convinced ourselves that caution was the brave and better fight. But sitting here beside you, I am not so sure it's true. 'Cause the bravest thing I've ever done was falling here for you. And we're the only two left sitting in this empty, tired place. And I'm trying to memorize the lines upon your weary face. 'Cause I know when we walk out that door, we're walking out for good and leaving the ghost of what we almost maybe really could have been behind, and we should. And this is the last call for the feelings we won't show, the final fragile moment in the fading amber glow. So let's just raise a silent glass to what could never be, to the beautiful, sad, lovely ship that's sinking in the sea of our unspoken promises. A sad and lovely joke, the final dying ember of a fire that is now just smoke. This is the last call. So let's just drink it down now. Let's just drink it nice and slow. And let this be the cleanest, kindest way of letting go. No anger, no resentment, no bitterness, no blame. Just a quiet, sad acceptance that the story ends the same. Last call for it all. Last call before the fall. It's over now. Somehow the last call. The house is sleeping, everyone's at rest. My motivation's at its very best. The moon is my companion in the dark, igniting my own intellectual spark. The words are flowing and the screen is bright. I'm chasing down an idea in the night. The rest of the world can't wait until the sun. I'm burning the midnight oil, my work's not done. Quiet focus, deep and so serene, the most productive that I've ever been. Yeah. There is a magic in these lonely hours to cultivate my own creative powers, and I won't stop until the race is won. Whoa, whoa. Oh, my coffee's cold, but I don't even care. There's an electricity within the air. I'm in the zone, a place I rarely find, leaving all the
walking roads I didn't know, learning lessons as I go. Every step has brought me here, to a place that's finally clear. All the detours made me strong, even when the path was long. Now I see it all makes sense, every moment, every fence. Journey home to who I am, no more running, here I stand. Found my way through all the noise, back to my authentic voice. Journey home, I've traveled far, following my guiding star. Now I know where I belong, this is where I've been all along. This is where I've been all along. Shed the mask I used to wear, now I'm breathing clearer air. All the searching led me back to the truth I lost track. Every stumble, every fall brought me closer to it all, to this moment of return, to the lessons I've learned. Journey home to who I am, no more running, here I stand. Found my way through all the noise, back to my authentic voice. Journey home, I've traveled far, following my guiding star. Now I know where I belong, this is where I've been all along. Home was never just a place, it's a feeling, state of grace. It's accepting who you are, you don't have to travel far. Journey home to who I am, no more running, here I am. Found my way through all the noise, back to my authentic voice. Journey home, I've traveled far, following my guiding star. Now I know where I belong, this is where I've been all along. Finally arrived, feeling so alive. Journey's brought me home, journey's brought me home. No more need to roam, I am home, I am home. Hey, hey, This old sweater that you left here, it doesn't smell like you anymore, and it's faded to a sad and weary blue. But I wear it when the nights get cold and the house begins to creep, and my own and fragile spirit is feeling far too weak to face the heavy silence, to face the empty space, to face the sad reflection in the mirror on my face. And for a moment I
pretend that it's your arms around me tight, protecting me and shielding me from the darkness of the night. Is a foolish little comfort, is a trick I play on me, but it's the closest that I'll ever get to how we used to be. A fragment of a feeling, a memory of a rush, the beautiful sad lingering, and the gentle hopeful hush. And I'm living on the ghost of a touch, a warmth I can't forget, a feeling that's the closest thing to heaven I have met. It lingers on my skin, it's a current in the air, a constant sweet reminder of a love beyond compare. And though I know you're gone now, I can't seem to get enough of the beautiful, sad, hopeful, and the everlasting ghost of your touch. I was making coffee this morning, and I reached for your old mug, and my fingers felt the outline of a long forgotten hug. 'Cause you always held it with two hands to warm them from the cold. A simple little story that my memory has told 1,000 times, 1,000,000 times. It plays back on a loop, a lonely, lovely member of a sad and lonely troop of memories that haunt me in the kindest, gentlest way, and help me to get through the lonely light of one more day. Is a foolish little comfort, is a trick I play on me, but it's the closest that I'll ever get to how we used to be. A fragment of a feeling, a memory of a rush, the beautiful sad lingering, and the gentle hopeful hush. And I'm living on a ghost of a touch, a warmth I can't forget, a feeling that's the closest thing to heaven I have met. It lingers on my skin, it's a current in the air, a constant sweet reminder of a love beyond compare. And though I know you're gone now, I can't seem to get enough of the beautiful, sad, hopeful, and the everlasting ghost of your touch. And some might say I'm crazy to be living in the past on a feeling that was beautiful but never meant to last. But they don't know the comfort of a haunting so complete, that is so profoundly, beautifully and bittersweet. The ghost of a touch, it isn't much, but it's the ghost of a touch. And I miss you so much, I can feel it now, somehow. Your touch, your touch. Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. There's a coffee stain upon the floor, shaped just like a heart, a relic of a morning and a perfect, hopeful start. There's a nail hole in the plaster where our favorite picture hung, a testament to a beautiful and hopeful, happy song we sung.
This room has been a witness to the silence and the sound of a love that built a kingdom on the sacred special ground. It's seen the winter arguments, the summer makeup scenes. It knows the truth of who we are behind the social screens. And I'm sitting in the silence, and I'm feeling its embrace. This quiet old familiar, and this memory fills space. And I can't help but wonder if it could say my name. Would it tell me that it's sorry, or that I'm the one to blame? Single secret, it knows all of my regrets. It's a memory I live in that my own heart won't forget. If this room could speak, the windowsill is dusty, I haven't cleaned it in a week. My ambition and my energy are playing hide and seek. This place was once our sanctuary, our refuge from the storm. A place that we could always go to keep our spirits warm. Now the air is cold and heavy, though the heat is turned up high. With the ghost of your last quiet and your unresolved goodbye. And I'm a lonely caretaker of a museum of the past, a beautiful exhibit that was never meant to last. And I'm sitting in the silence, and I'm feeling its embrace. This quiet old familiar, and this memory fills space. And I can't help but wonder if it could say my name. Would it tell me that it's sorry, or that I'm the one to blame? 'Cause if this room could speak, oh, the stories it would tell of the heaven that we found here, and the moment that it fell. It will whisper of the laughter that we shared upon this floor, and the sound of your ignition as you drove off from the door. It holds every single secret, it knows all of my regrets. It's a memory I live in that my own heart won't forget. If this room could speak, oh, if I was our only plaster, and the floor is only wood, they can't give me the answers that I wish to God they would. They can only hold the echoes of a life I used to know, and tell me in their silence that it's time for me to go. This room could speak, it'd say I'm weak. If
The platform's empty, the air is cold and thin. A fitting final chapter to the state that I am in. The final train is coming, I can hear its distant cry. A mournful metal lullaby beneath the bleeding sky. The city's had its way with me, it's chewed me up and spat me out. It's filled my head with worries and it's filled my heart with doubt. And now I'm running back to a place I used to know, hoping it will welcome me and give me room to grow. The fluorescent lights are humming a tired old refrain, and I can see my own reflection in the dirty window pane. A stranger's face is staring back with eyes I don't recognize. Tired of the struggle, tired of the lies. I'm taking the last train home tonight, running from the darkness, searching for the light. I don't know what I'll find there, I don't know what I'll see, but it's gotta be much better than the person I've grown to be. This ain't a surrender, it's a tactical retreat from the bitter taste of failure and the agony of defeat. I'm taking the last train home. My ticket's in my pocket, a one-way path back to the start. A chance to find the missing pieces of my shattered heart. I'm leaving all the ghosts behind, the could-haves and the should-haves, the empty, broken promises and the bitter, painful laughs. I gave it all I had to give, I fought with all my might, but some battles aren't for winning, they're just for surviving the night. And the sun is coming up soon on a different, better day, and I'll be many, many miles away. The brakes are screeching now, it's pulling to a stop. The final weary teardrop is about to finally drop. The doors are sliding open, and it's time for me to go and say a silent sweet goodbye to everything I know. I'm taking the light from past to tomorrow. Yeah, I'm running from the dark, running from the dark, searching for the last, searching for the last. I don't know what I'll find, I don't know what I'll see, I don't know what I'll, but it's gotta be much better, gotta be the person I've grown to be. This ain't a surrender, it's a tactical retreat, yeah, from the bitter taste of failure and the agony of defeat. I'm taking the last train home, yeah. And as the train starts moving and the city fades from view, I make a silent promise that I'm starting something new. I'm closing my eyes and I'm taking a deep breath, and I'm coming back to life from a long and lonely day. Last train home, yeah, I'm finally going home on the last train home. No longer will I roam. hurried and relentless stir. It crashes on the worst and wears them down. The king who briefly gets to wear the crown, but you just sit there solid and so deep, while all the hurried, anxious waters leap. You do not move, you do not even sway. I wanna learn the patience of a stone today, to be unmoved by the relentless tide, with a quiet, steady confidence inside, to let the chaos happen all around and be a silent and a solid ground, and watch the fleeting worries wash away. The wind will blow and all the trees will bend, like they're afraid their time is at an end. The seasons change from green to gold to white, with alternating darkness and a light. But you just sit there, solid and so deep, while all the hurried, anxious waters leap. You do not move, you do not even sway. I wanna learn the patience of a stone today, to be unmoved by the relentless tide, with a quiet, steady confidence inside, to let the chaos happen all around and be a silent and a solid ground, and watch the fleeting worries wash away. Slow and steady, gradual release of needing to control what comes and goes. The deepest wisdom that a spirit knows. Patience of a stone, all on my own, yeah. Solid ground, the peace I found. We're always chasing thunder, we're always wanting more. The grand romantic gesture, the slamming of the door. We're looking for the fireworks, the big and bold display, to prove that we are living in a meaningful way. And in the rush for greatness, we often fail to see the beauty in the subtle, for you and also me. We miss the gentle whispers, we miss the quiet side, the universe that's living in a lover's sleepy eyes. But I'm learning how to listen, I'm learning how to look for the poetry that's written in a much more simple book. It's not about the mountain, it's about the gentle stream, the beauty of awakened thought inside a fading dream. I'm falling in love
that the early morning coffee brings, the sound of you breathing as you're sleeping next to me, the way the sunlight filters through the branches of the tree. 'Cause in a gentle moment, truth is always found. A silent, sweet and soulful and profoundly simple sound of the quiet things. Ooh. Oh, the warmth of your hand in mine as we're walking down the street, the familiar friendly rhythm of our tired happy feet, the worn out faded t-shirt that you always love to wear, the way a gentle breeze can lift a single strand of hair. We search for validation in the things that we can buy beneath a beautiful and yet a cold and empty sky. But the richness of a lifetime isn't measured by a size, it's measured by the love you see reflected in someone's eyes. And I'm learning how to treasure, I'm learning how to look for the magic that is written in a much more simple book. It's not about the ocean, it's about the gentle stream, the beauty of awakened thought inside a faded dream. I'm falling in love with the quiet things, the comfort that the early morning coffee brings, the sound of you breathing as you're sleeping next to me, the way that the sunlight filters through the branches of the tree. 'Cause in the gentle moments, the truth is always found. Silent, sweet and soulful and profoundly simple sound of the quietest things. Ooh, yeah. And when my life is over and I look back on my days, I won't remember all the noise, I won't remember all the haze, I remember all the quiet things, the moments in between, the most beautiful and simple, perfect life I've ever seen. The quietest things, the quiet brings, the quiet things, my spirit sings of you. And the quiet things we do. We do. My inbox is a screaming, crowded place, a frantic and a never-ending race of demands and questions, all in bold, 1,000 stories waiting to be told. But there is one I've saved it just for last, a shelter from the cold and bitter blast. It's from you, and I can see the subject line in that single unready mail is my sacred shrine, is a promise of a moment soft and slow, a private, gentle and a secret glow. I'm saving it for when the work is done, my little private piece of the sun, the quiet knowledge that you're truly mine, that you're truly mine. I know it's probably nothing, just a high beneath the busy and a hurried sky, but in my mind it's everything I need, a hopeful and a life-affirming creed. There is a one I've saved it just for last, a shelter from the
the blast is from you, and I can see the subject line.
The calendar upon the wall is bare. There is no circle, there is nothing there. The day just passed us by without a sound, on this familiar and this hallowed ground. We used to plan for weeks to celebrate, to mark the beautiful and chosen day. But this time we just let it drift away. And our forgotten anniversary today is not a sign of sadness or of loss, or some imaginary heavy cross. It means our love's no longer on display. It's in the quiet of the everyday, a comfort that is truly here to stay. Our love is not in candles or in wine. It's in your hand that's resting here in mine. It's in the coffee that you make for me, a quiet and a soulful guarantee. We used to plan for weeks to celebrate, to mark the beautiful and chosen day. But this time we just let it drift. Oh, baby. The day is done, the moon is hanging high. We're underneath a dark and velvet sky. I've turned the lamp off, everything is still here upon our quiet and our peaceful hill. And all the worries of the world just fade. A beautiful and gentle serenade is rising from the pillow next to me. Just the rhythm of your breathing is my therapy. A steady rise, a soft and gentle fall, the most reassuring answer to it all. It is a promise that you're safe in here, and suddenly there's nothing left to fear. It's the only metronome I'll ever need. Oh, I synchronize my own breath to your sound, on this sacred and this holy common ground. Inhale the future, yeah. Exhale the past, yeah. A perfect moment that is built to last. And all the worries of the world. Here on my table getting cold, a story that is getting very old. I made it with intention, steaming hot, but then the worries and the day I got. I meant to sit and savor every drug, to make the hurried, anxious spinning stop. Something always seems to get in the way. My life is like a half-finished coffee day, a good intention that has lost its heat, a promise to myself I can't complete, stuck between the bitter and the sweet, a quiet and a personal new defeat. Just wait.
have read. The important loving words I left unsaid. The projects that I started with a spark, and then abandoned somewhere in the dark. I meant to sit and savor every drop, to make the hurried, anxious spinning stop, but something always seems to get in the way. My life is like a half-finished coffee day, a good intention that has lost its heat, a promise to myself I can't complete, stuck between the bitter and the sweet, a quiet and a personal defeat, just waiting for the closing of the day. Maybe tomorrow I will learn to stay, to drink the coffee and to save the day, to finish what I started and see it through, and find a way to make my dreams come true. Half-finished coffee, get the world off me. Half-finished coffee, lost its heat. Can't be beat. The moon is hanging heavy like a pearl on a black thread above the million dreamers who are sleeping in their bed. From my window, 20 stories, the world is still and deep, with a universe of secrets that this sleeping city keeps. The traffic lights are changing for the cars that are not there, a silent hopeful signal to the empty midnight air. The frantic pace is over, the daily race is run, a temporary truce until the rising of the sun. And I feel like the protector, the guardian of the peace, the lonely silent witness to this beautiful release from the worry and the hurry, from the anger and the pain, just the gentle quiet rhythm of a distant passing train. In this sleeping city breeze, the soft and gentle sigh underneath the blanket of a dark and velvet sky. And I feel so close to everyone, and yet so far away from all the little dramas that we act out in the day. There's a magic in the quiet, there's a truth I've come to know, watching over this sleeping city, in the pale and lonely glow. Ooh, oh, ooh, ooh. A single light is on across the canyon of the street, a fellow lonely soul who's tasting victory or defeat. Or maybe just can't sleep like me, their mind is on the run, thinking of the things they've lost and the things they haven't won. And I feel a sense of kinship, a connection to that light, another human heart that's beating somewhere in the night. We We are all just tiny islands in this concrete, steel-made sea, a part of one another and yet so beautifully free. And I feel like the protector, the guardian of the peace, the lonely silent witness to this beautiful release. From the worry and the hurry, from the anger and the pain, just the gentle quiet rhythm of a distant passing train. And this sleeping city breeze, a soft and gentle sigh underneath the blanket of a dark and velvet sky. And I feel so close to every, and yet so far away from all the little dramas that we act out in the day. There's a magic in the quiet, there's a truth I've come to know, watching over this sleeping city, feeling lonely. And soon the dawn will break, and the truce will have to end, and the city will awaken, my familiar noisy friend. But I will keep this moment, this quiet and this grace, and I'll carry it inside me in that frantic, hurried place. Sleeping city, so pretty, my sleeping city, it's so pretty. Sleeping city, it is a pity. Ooh, it has to wait for all I say. Sleeping city.
The morning light is hidden the dark wood in ways I never truly understood. It's showing all the history and the grace of this familiar and this sacred space. And I can see the ghosts of every glass, of every single moment that has passed, a faint and circular and hazy stain. These rings on the table, a map of joy and pain, a silent testament to all our friends, on whom a quiet evening's mood depends. Each circle is a story and a night beneath a warm and confidential light. A perfect memory in the wood grain, a perfect memory in the wood grain. There's one from your own coffee cup, I know, from that quiet Sunday morning long ago, and one from a bottle of the cheapest wine, the night you promised you would be all mine. And I can see the ghosts of every glass, of every single moment that has passed, a faint and circular and hazy stain. These rings on the table, a map of joy and pain, a silent testament to all our friends, on whom a quiet evening's mood depends. Each circle is a story and a night beneath a warm and confidential light. In the wood grain, I'll never polish them away with wax.
stream with liquid history. Each droplet holds a silent mystery. I'm sitting here surrounded by the wise, the ancient storytellers in disguise. The sound upon the roof is like a page that's turning in a slow and thoughtful age. It's telling secrets that the sky has known. I'm in the quiet library of rain. Each drop a word that washes clean the pain. The shelves are stocked with clouds of gray and white, and every book is bound with liquid light. A silent knowledge that I can't explain. The stories on the pages feel so near to all the whispered truths I'm starting to hear. A novel in the thunder, soft and low, a poem in the way the puddles grow. The sound upon the roof is like a page, it's turning in a slow and thoughtful age. It's telling secrets that the sky has known. I'm in the quiet library of rain. Each drop a word that washes clean the pain. The shelves are stocked with clouds of gray and white, and every book is bound with liquid light. A silent knowledge that I can't explain. Ooh, yeah. There's no need to read, you only have to feel the story of the world becoming real. A different kind of learning for the soul, to make the broken pieces feel so whole. Diary of rain, washing the pain, yeah. Reading the sky, ooh, sweet lullaby. Oh, the record spinning, I saw vinyl side, dust motes dancing in the low light. Each note a memory pulling me deep into a promise I couldn't keep. Yeah. The scent of old books and your favorite tea, hey. A quiet haven for you and me, yeah. This empty armchair, a space you did find, now it's just a ghost you left behind, yeah. And I trace the pattern in the worn out rug, a silent conversation, a lingering hug. Every corner of this place holds a piece of you, a beautiful sadness forever new. I'm living in these velvet echoes now, yeah. A whisper of your laughter, a forgotten vow, yeah. The world ghost of your favorite gown. These velvet echoes, the only sound in the silent kingdom where our love is crowned. Yeah. The windows open, the cool night breeze rustles the pages and the autumn trees. I remember you saying, don't ever change. Funny how life can rearrange every plan we made, every single dream. Got carried away on a silent stream, but the feeling remains, a warmth in the cold, a story in my soul waiting to be told. Hey, I trace the rim of your empty cup, praying for a sign to not give up. Every shadow in this place holds a piece of you, a bittersweet comfort, forever true. I'm living in these velvet echoes now. Yeah. A whisper of your laughter, a forgotten vow, a forgotten vow. The world outside is rushing, but in here time slows down. Surrounded by the ghost of your favorite gown. These velvet echoes, the only sound in the silent kingdom where our love is crowned. Some might call it lonely, I just call it home. In this sanctuary I'm never truly alone. Oh, you're in the silence, in the gentle hum, waiting for the day my own echoes come. Yeah, yeah. Velvet echoes all around me. Yeah, the sweetest sound. You're all I see in these velvet echoes eternally. Velvet echoes. We're walking home, the hour's getting late. Beneath the watchful eye of sleeping fate, the world is quiet, we are all alone, in a circle of the golden light that's thrown. And something in this hazy amber glow makes it safe to let my truest feelings show. The truth comes out, it doesn't even try. These are my street light confessions. You and I were saying things we never would by day, in a fragile, in a beautifully honest way. The darkness is a cloak that keeps us safe from all the world's demanding cruel shade. Beneath a patient and a listening sky, your face is half in shadow, half in light. makes you look so different in the night. More vulnerable and more open and more true than the person that the daylight thinks it knew. And something in this hazy amber glow makes it safe to let my truest feelings show. The truth comes out, it doesn't even try. These are my street light confessions. You and I were saying things we never would by day, in a fragile and a beautifully honest way. The darkness is a cloak that keeps us safe from all the world's demanding cruel change. Beneath a patient and a listening sky, maybe we'll forget when morning comes, the beating of these late night honest drums. But the truth will still be hanging in the air, silent and a beautifully answered prayer. Streetlight confession, no more questions. Streetlight confessions, yeah. In the hazy glow, now I know. The final customer has gone away at the closing of a literary day. The owner turns the open sign around, a deeply peaceful and a holy ground. The only light is from a single lamp, a cozy shelter safe from cold and damp. The spines are waiting, patient on the shelves. Oh, the magic of a bookstore after dark. For our true selves, the characters all whisper in the gloom, filling up the quiet, dusty room. Every book's a portal and a friend, a story that will never truly end, a universe we build within ourselves. I'm walking through the aisle so soft and slow. The wooden floorboards creak and seem to know that this is when the truest tales are told. Yeah. In leather bindings, precious and so. I used to have a blueprint, a map for all my days. I was so afraid of walking through a confusing, misty haze. I needed every answer, I needed every sign, to prove the life I wanted would eventually be mine. I resisted any changes, I held on way too tight. I fought against the current with all of my own might. And I was always tired, I was always so unsure of the reasons I was fighting, of what I was fighting for.
But a flower doesn't blossom by forcing it to grow. It trusts the sun and trusts the rain, a lesson I should know. It doesn't fight the seasons, it doesn't fight the breeze. It finds its strength and beauty in a quiet, gentle ease. And I'm learning to be like that. I'm learning to let me be, and trust the beautiful story that is slowly unfolding me. I'm letting go of my own plans. I'm opening my hand to a future that I may not ever fully understand. 'Cause the magic's in the mystery, the beauty's in the trust that we are turning into something beautiful. From dust unfolding, unfolding, unfolding. I'm finding joy in questions that I cannot answer yet. I'm finding peace in learning how to gracefully forget the person I imagined that I was supposed to be, and embracing the potential of the man I can't yet see. The path is not a straight line, it's a river, and it flows. And where it's gonna take me, only heaven really knows. But I'm not scared like I used to be, to go around the bend and treat the great unknown not as a foe, but as a friend. 'Cause a flower doesn't blossom by forcing it to grow. It trusts the sun and trusts the rain, a lesson that I know. It doesn't fight the seasons, it doesn't fight the breeze. It finds its strength and beauty in a quiet, gentle ease. And I'm and trust the beautiful story that is slowly unfolding me. I'm letting go, I'm opening my hand to a future that I may not ever fully understand. 'Cause the magic's in the mystery, the beauty's in the trust that we are turning into something beautiful. From dust unfolding, unfolding, unfolding. And it's a slow and quiet process, it's not a sudden change. It's learning how to find the beauty in the wild and in the strange. It's a daily act of courage, it's a daily choice to see that the best is always, always, always yet to be. Unfolding, 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 unfolding. Letting go and holding on to faith unfolding, a story worth the telling slowly, slowly, surely unfolding. Yeah. Pulling out the old cardboard sleeve, the edge is soft and warm, a relic from a lifetime before this one was born. The smell of dust and paper, a
a scent I've always known, a quiet little ritual for when I'm all alone. I place it on the turntable so carefully and slow, and watch the needle fall into the grooves of long ago. A little crackle, then a hiss, a portal to the past. Oh, a moment of pure magic that is always built to last. And the warm and perfect sound begins to fill the empty space, putting a gentle, thoughtful, and a distant smile upon my face. Every note's a memory, every lyric is a sign of a feeling that was once completely and devotedly all mine. I'm lost inside this final hour, the world just fades away, living in the soundtrack of a long forgotten day. The scratches are like memories, the melodies a ghost of the person and the feeling that I once loved the most. It's a beautiful addiction, a bittersweet release, a way to find a fragile and a temporary peace in this vinyl hour. This was the song we danced to that night beside the lake, for the promise of a future for our young and hopeful sake. You said the singer's voice was like the color of my soul, a broken, beautiful mosaic that you somehow had made whole. And now I'm here just listening, and I'm tracing all the lines of the complicated simple and the elegant designs that we wove into our story. The fabric of our dream carried on the current of a long and silent stream, and the warm and perfect sound begins to fill the empty space, putting a gentle, thoughtful, and a distant smile upon my face. Every note's a memory, every lyric is a sign of a feeling that was once completely and devotedly all mine. I'm lost inside this vinyl hour, the world just fades away, living in the soundtrack of a long forgotten day. The scratches are like memories, the melodies a ghost of the person and the feeling that I once loved the most. It's a beautiful addiction, a bittersweet release, a way to find a fragile and a temporary peace in this vinyl hour. Oh, hey, and maybe it's not healthy to keep living in these songs, to keep on searching for the place where my own heart still belongs. But the needle keeps on spinning, and I don't have the will to tell its lovely lying and its lonely voice to just be still here, spinning, spinning. A new beginning or an ending, spinning round and round. Such a lonely sound in this vinyl hour. Ooh. In this vinyl hour. Yeah. The highways humming a hypnotic tune under the lonely afternoon. The lines on the road are flashing by like the years of my life, and I don't know why, but I'm thinking of you in the town we left behind. A memory that's always on my mind. Every mile I put between us in that place, I can still see your smile, I can still see your face. The sun is setting in my weary eyes, painting the colors of our last goodbyes. And I'm driving faster, trying to outrun the pain, but every single thought just brings me back again. And you're getting smaller in my rearview mirror, but the feeling in my heart is only getting clearer. I'm moving forward, but my soul is looking back down that empty, winding, lonely track. Maybe distance doesn't heal, it just makes it real, that what we had is something I'll always feel, even as you're fading in my rearview mirror. The radio's playing some forgotten song that we used to sing to all summer long. I almost changed the station, but I let it play and let the memory have its way. Remember driving with the windows down, the kings and queens of that sleepy little town. We had it all mapped out, a perfect grand design. Never thought your road would be different from mine. The darkness is falling in my weary eyes, under the blanket of these starry skies. And I'm driving faster, trying to outrun the ghost of the 1% that I miss the most. And you're getting smaller in my rearview mirror, but the feeling in my heart is only getting clearer. I'm moving forward, but my soul is looking back down that empty, winding, lonely track. Maybe distance doesn't heal, it just makes it real, that what we had is something I'll always feel, even as you're fading in my rearview mirror. Oh, the road ahead is empty, dark and wide, with just my own reflection right here by my side. And I have to believe there's a reason for it all, a reason we rise, a reason we fall. Rearview mirror, fading out of sight. In my rearview mirror, alone with the night, getting smaller, smaller, still shining bright. Walking with my head down, lost in thought, and all the tiny battles I have fought. The city's gray, a backdrop for my mood, a lonely and a quiet solitude. And then my eyes just happened to fall down on this forgotten corner of the town. see a sign of hope I didn't know. A tiny flower in a crack in the pavement grows. A stubborn and a beautiful display of finding your own light in your own way. It didn't ask for permission or for space. It just found beauty in a broken place. A quiet lesson in the jungle show. It's surrounded by the concrete and the stone. It's had to do its growing all alone. It doesn't have the glory of the rose, but it's the strongest kind of light that heaven knows. My eyes just happen to fall down on this forgotten corner of the town, and see a sign of hope I didn't know. I'm in my favorite chair, the lamp is low. The world outside is putting on a show of wind and rain, a wild and stormy sound, but peace and quiet in this room abound. I'm lost inside a world that isn't mine, a beautiful and well-constructed line. And then I reach the final word and make a move. Oh, the gentle sound of a page turning, a familiar groove, a soft and a rustling papery release, a promise of a continued inner peace, is a sound of progress and of hope and more. The quietest and yet most hopeful roar, the only kind of rhythm I approve. Each turn's a tiny step into the deep, a promise that the author's meant to keep. The story's building and the plot is new, and I can't wait to see what they will do. The day is done, the weight has been lifted. The worries of the world have slowly drifted. I've washed away the sorrow and the grind, and stepped outside of ordinary time. There's a certain kind of peace you only find when leaving all the busy world behind. A simple pleasure, honest and so true. The feeling of clean sheets, a world made new. A cool and quiet, comfort and embrace. A sanctuary, a familiar sacred space. It's the perfect and the final sweet reward, a gentle and a soul affirming chord for making it the whole day through. slide into a heaven soft and wide, and disappear into the coming night. My body's heavy, but my soul is light, and everything just finally feels right. There's a certain kind of peace you only find when leaving all the busy world behind. A simple pleasure, honest and so true. The feeling of clean sheets, a world made new. A cool and quiet, comfort and embrace. A sanctuary, familiar sacred space. It's the perfect and the final sweet reward. A gentle and a soul affirming chord for making it the whole day through. It's a baptism, a promise to your soul, that even when you don't feel in control,